Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Kind of an overcast day today here at the homestead. And so we have not had a lot of rain here. Uh, when I was gone, there was not a lot of rain. And so Becky's been watering the garden out of our 550 gallon tank that we have here. Well, I gotta tell you this because it was just a snafu on my part yesterday. So she says, hey, could we run this for a while into the tank to add more water? So the water level was down probably to this level here. That's how low we were with the water in the tank. And I went, what, Max? I see you. Yes, I know. Hi. So I'm like, sure, we'll run it for a while. So I ran a hose over into here. And what I've been doing lately is I have been, oh, my niece is here. So I have what I've been doing lately is when I run the water off of the off the hydrant. Okay, I've been running the water slow, so it doesn't like it's not real super taxing on the well system and the well pump and stuff like that, because you don't want to have it doing that. So what happened was we run it over into here and we start filling it up. Hey, young lady, I have a couple of shirts for you from here. Yeah. So give me a minute, let me finish up my video and I will bring them to you.
Sounds good.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
So anyway, so I started running the hose in here, and I figured, well, I'll run it 20 minutes, something like that, and then we'll see where we're at, right? So Becky came out, dropped the pump in here, watered the garden. I'm going to show you where we're at in here now. Look how high that water is. If I had to guess, I would say I probably ended up, not counting what she took out and used to garden, I bet I put 300 gallons in here yesterday. Completely forgot, brain fart, whatever you want to call it, completely forgot that was in there. I had come out to get the dogs, and I was like, oh my God, that's still on. And I saw how high it was, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That's a lot of water, a lot of taxing on the well. And I thought, oh my God, I hope I didn't burn out that pump. So today, so I turned everything off last night, and it was, like I said, it was later. And like I said, I just completely forgot that I had that on. So what I did was this morning, I said, well, let's see if the well pump is still working. So I needed to add water into the 1,000-gallon storage tank anyway. So I turned it on. Everything was beautiful. Everything worked out really, really well. So the well, even though we've not had recently had a lot of rain, the well was in really, really good shape. And like I said, I added more water into the well here itself. These are the things, are small little things that are part of what we have to do up here that you have to think about. And like I said, that one little mistake, if that had run to a point where the pump, down in the well itself had screwed up, that would have been about a $500 mistake. For a new well pump, it would have probably cost me about $500. So that was not a fun experience to deal with. But I got very, very fortunate that and again, I think the key was, because the well is an artesian well, the water is always coming up. Okay, it's always coming up. And I think the key was because I ran the water at such a slow level that it's not overtaxing the well itself. If I had that wide open full like I would normally, not normally because I stopped doing that, but like I had in the past, have it wide open, you only run it for like maybe 20 minutes or whatever, and because it's just sucking the well down too quickly at that point. So with doing it slowly, it has enough time, the well has enough time to recover. So that is the good news, that we were able to pull a tremendous amount of water back into this tank. Now, I've never had to refill this tank. Ever since I put it in, which I believe was the first year that we were here, I've always pulled enough rain off of the roof up here to fill it. Now, we have the gap here at the moment, so I'm not collecting as much as I normally would because of not having that in place. So the backside is partially in there as well. So it's just that's. But again, we haven't had a lot of rain recently. So the last major rain that we did have, all that, it had filled everything up. This was before I went out to Sturgis. Since I went to Sturgis and came back, I think they had like one rainstorm, and that was it. And so, you're talking about almost 3 weeks of not a tremendous amount of rain, and you're using this water every day to water the gardens and stuff like that. So, definitely something to pay attention to. But so that was an interesting experience. So I wanted to share that with you guys. It was a major snafu, a major mistake. But thank goodness it wasn't a super expensive lesson. But obviously, moving forward, I will definitely pay more attention. Excuse me, Mr. Bug. So anyway, so that is that. But so real quick, I want to address this part of it as well. Biden is going to address the country this afternoon. He's finally come back from Camp David in his vacation to talk about the debacle in Afghanistan. And this falls squarely on his shoulders, this mess. I saw already they were trying to blame Trump for it already. Well, you can't blame Trump for something after Trump's already been out of office, for 7 months. This is on your watch, you know what I mean? So it just, this was his call, this was his decision to do this, and it just ended up being a complete mess the way that this ended up happening. Totally unnecessary. The whole thing should have never happened in the first place, and I hope it was worth to them, the powers that be, all the cost of American lives, destroyed lives, the number of servicemen that have come home. See, now this is one of the numbers you don't think about, you don't hear about. The number of service members that have come back from Afghanistan, that did their tours, and you notice how I say plural, tours, either in Iraq or Afghanistan, and then they come back and they can't deal with what they've had to deal with over there or see over there or what they had to do over there, and they ended up committing suicide. So there's another life destroyed, another death, is a direct result of this engagement. When you have a 20-year war, I want you to think about that. The entire time my children have been alive, Eddie and Heather, that we had been at war. Absolutely disgusting. Never should have happened. And again, they keep us in these wars because big business makes a ton of money off of that. If we go in there and take care of business like we should do, these wars would be over very, very quickly, and we would establish new territory, if you will, or whatever the case may be. If we're going to go and we're going to sacrifice American lives, we need to stop screwing around. This is my opinion, of course. We need to go in, take care of business, and if we decide to leave, you leave it in a pile of rubble. That's what you leave them. You leave them nothing. You let them realize that we are something to fear, not to be a joke. That's what we are right now around the world. We're being looked at as a joke. And with Biden as our leader, he's a joke. So, again, my opinion. Just giving you my opinion. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Crazy times, crazy world we're living in now. So actually what we're going to do while I got you guys on here, we're going to go back and we're going to look and see where we are at this point of the day, egg-wise. I did pull earlier. Get down. Hella down. Down. I did pull 3 eggs earlier. So we will go back here and we will look and see. Oh, I gotta ask you guys' opinion too. What do you think of this shirt? A little cooler today, so I went with the long sleeve shirt that I picked up at Sturgis. I liked it. There's the chickies. Now, This guy over here is one of the babies. I believe that's a rooster. He looks like a rooster. This one over here is one of the babies. The two brown ones back there are babies. That's one of the babies. She's one of the babies. And then we got more of them back there. But him, obviously, that's a rooster right there. And so I'm going to have to get rid of a couple of more roosters here soon, because I can't have this many roosters in with all of this. But let's just take a look and see if we got any more eggs. So just our fake egg there. And like I called it last night, thick neck already did, so nothing else so far. So 3 eggs so far. It is only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so it will that probably have some more eggs later. But thick neck did already lay today, so we already pulled 3 in so far. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Real quickly, on my website, preppernurse1.com, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community on there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys so that you can connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Also, there is, it's a good resource as far as connecting with like-minded people. There's good message boards to read, so definitely check all of those out as well. What? You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Except you are a morning dog, and Daddy is not a morning person. No. She's a lunatic is what she is. So anyway, also on my website, preppernurse1.com, if you go there, if you click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. If you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website, and what we have available is there. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Remember, it's like 25 years shelf life, GMO free. It is made in the United States. It is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies, and like I said, vegan option, or it's vegan, and also there are gluten-free options available as well. So definitely take advantage of that. Get stocked up on those type of things now. While it is not an emergency, that's the best time to do it. We've got a plane flying overhead here. It's the best time to take advantage of that now. If you look back again, like in February and March of last year, when, I know she's looking at the plane too, it's funny, how crazy it was, and like every company was out of the freeze-dried foods. Why not get what you want now while it's not that emergency? Don't wait to that last minute. And then you're in a better position when that time comes. So just putting that out there. Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. You will see their logo on my website at preppernurse1.com. When you see that, if you click on their logo, it will take you to their website. If you decide to make a purchase over on their website, you will save 15% on your purchase over there when you check out if you use the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right, so definitely take advantage of that as well. So anyway, I am going to jump off here for now. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Like I said, I got lucky with this water situation, but I want to hear your thoughts on the whole debacle with Afghanistan, and how much responsibility does Biden have for this situation? I just want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. The whole thing is a waste and a joke, and it's a mess. So, very interesting. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off. I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.